The studio was meant to be calm, controlled, and professional, but within minutes, it turned into chaos. Angela Rayner, Labour's outspoken deputy leader, had agreed to a live TV discussion with actor and political firebrand Dyer. No one expected fireworks that night, but as soon as the cameras started rolling, it became clear this wasn't going to be a polite political debate. It was going to be a collision, one that Angela Rayner would struggle to walk away from. The tension started the moment Dyer leaned forward and said, "You politicians have been chatting rubbish for years, love. People are skint, angry, and fed up, and you lot sit there acting like you don't live on the same planet." The audience chuckled, but Rayner's face tightened. "That's not fair, Danny," she shot back. "I grew up in poverty. I know exactly what working people go through." But Dyer wasn't done. "Then why do you sound like every other politician? Where's that fire you used to have?" The crowd gasped. The battle lines were drawn. Rayner tried to keep her composure, but Dyer's tone, raw, unapologetic, and painfully real, hit a nerve. He wasn't quoting statistics or reading from notes. He was speaking from frustration. "You talk about leveling up," he said, "but I see people leveling down. Bills are up, rents up, and wages haven't moved in years. What's Labour actually doing about that?" Rayner took a deep breath. "We're building a fairer economy," she began, but Dyer cut her off. "Fairer for who? The same lot sitting in Westminster." The audience was on the edge of their seats. Rayner, known for her quick wit and fiery comebacks, suddenly seemed cornered. She raised her voice, trying to regain control. "You think shouting solves things, Danny. Politics is about progress, not performance." Dyer laughed, shaking his head. "Progress? You sound just like them, Angel. You've gone soft. You used to fight for the working class. Now you're just protecting your job." The word stung. For the first time that night, Rayner's eyes flashed with anger. The moderator tried to calm things down, but it was too late. Rayner leaned forward, voice trembling with emotion. "Don't you dare tell me I've gone soft. I've spent my life fighting for people who've been ignored." The audience applauded, but Dyer didn't flinch. "Then fight harder," he barked. "Because right now, you're losing them." His words sliced through the applause like a knife. Rayner froze. For a moment, the studio fell completely silent. That silence said more than any speech could. It wasn't just a TV clash, it was a mirror reflecting the deep frustration within Britain's working class. Rayner represented Labour's promise of change, Dyer represented the people who stopped believing in it. And now, live on air, their worlds had collided. The tension wasn't political anymore, it was personal, emotional, and impossible to fake. Then came the twist. Dyer pulled out a newspaper clipping and waved it in the air. "You said you'd fight to end MPs' second jobs. Yeah, but half your party's still doing it. You lot talk about principles, but when it's convenient, you look the other way." Rayner's jaw dropped. "That's not true," she fired back. "We've called for stricter rules." But Dyer interrupted again. "Rules don't mean anything when no one follows them." The audience erupted, half cheering, half booing. Behind the scenes, producers were panicking. The debate had gone completely off script. Rayner's team, watching from backstage, exchanged worried glances. The woman who once dominated political panels now looked rattled. Dyer, on the other hand, was calm, almost eerily composed. He wasn't playing politics, he was channeling public anger, and every word hit home. It wasn't just a TV moment anymore, it was a political earthquake in real time. By the final minutes, Rayner tried to salvage her image. "We're not perfect," she said, "but at least we're trying to make things better." Dyer leaned back, smirking. "Trying isn't enough anymore, Angel. People are done waiting." The line landed like a knockout punch. Rayner's smile faded, replaced by something rare for her, doubt. The camera zoomed in on her face as the credits rolled. Viewers at home could feel it. This wasn't a victory for either side. It was a warning. The clip went viral overnight. "Rayner loses it on live TV," trended across social media. Some defended her passion. Others said Dyer had exposed Labour's growing disconnect from ordinary people. Political analysts called it the most uncomfortable moment in modern British TV politics. But one thing was undeniable. Angela Rayner had lost control, not just of the debate but of the narrative. And as the dust settled, one question echoed louder than any applause or outrage. If even Angela Rayner, the woman who rose from the council estate to parliament, can't convince the public she's still one of them, then who can? The cameras may have stopped, but the reckoning for Labour, and for Rayner herself, was only just beginning.